Hello, this is Jam Master Daniel 96, and today we'll be doing a fun facts video on Finn, and I'll be reading a segment from this comic. And let's begin, shall we? Alright, so at the end of the comic, there's a little fun facts thing about the characters in the Age of series, and so there's a section about Finn that I'm gonna read to you, and the title of it is I'm going to call you Finn, and then it has the evolution of FN 2187 from Stormtrooper to Resistance Hero by Brian Young. And here we go. When George Lucas initially set out to make a new Star Wars film, he had lots of ideas. First, art department gathered and came up with all kinds of imagery, and then he hired a writer to bring the ideas for the sequel trilogy to life. The first screenwriter to work on The Force Awakens was Michael Arndt, and one of the most difficult pieces of the puzzle to crack was the role of Finn. What would his place in the universe be? He told Entertainment Weekly podcast about that point in the process after both Lawrence Kasdan and J.J. Abrams had come on board to help. We were struggling. I remember we talked about pirates and merchant marines and all this stuff, and finally Larry Kasdan got pissed at all of us, and he's just like, you guys, you're not thinking big. What if he's a stormtrooper that ran away? It was in this fit of creative exasperation from the writer of The Empire Strikes Back that Finn's real place in the Skywalker saga was first round. And then you have the bit, there's been an awakening, and then it says there's a desert landscape and the strike of a harsh note of John Williams' music. An unfamiliar stormtrooper without a helmet rises into the frame, pouring sweat and panting. This would be the world's first introduction to Finn from the first teaser trailer to The Force Awakens. But who was he? Where had he come from? This was FN 2187, whose number is dripping in Star Wars history of its own. This was the cell block Princess Leia was held in aboard the Death Star. We didn't get a chance to go back into Finn's day-to-day life. As a stormtrooper, John Boyega said in an interview at AwesomeCon in 2018, you didn't get a chance to see the years he had to stay quiet and try to submit a movement that he doesn't truly believe in. Playing that in the beginning was very, very important. So people felt like they could go on this journey with him and believe his convictions to take a stand and leave. In The Force Awakens, Finn realized he's not cut out to be a stormtrooper, and did what he had to escape that life, but his primary interest was still self-preservation, even though he made some important friends along the way. But he's a hero. Finn certainly doesn't seem to think so. And then there's a bit that says, learn you something big. Finn's desire not to die in the war between the First Order and the Resistance comes into focus in The Last Jedi, where the film explores his dilemma. Rose Tico acts as an angel on one shoulder, and DJ acts as the devil on the other. Each of them tries to show him the benefits of the two paths before him. Rose's respect and admiration for Finn is something he can earn for choosing a side that would stand against evil. DJ's ambivalence about the conflict is equally attractive to Finn. This shady character has no qualms walking out in the middle of a situation to save his own hide, no matter the cost. It's only when Finn sees the true cost of remaining neutral that he's finally able to pick a side. Though The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, Finn's only thought was to save Rey, whom he found a connection with, and get away safely. The cause of the resistance wasn't his, though the realization that he cared for Rey came as his head was on a literal chopping block. Finn's new conviction was a real, as if it had been there the whole time. His evolution from stormtrooper to resistance fighter was not an easy one, nor it was quick, but the seeds had been there from the beginning, and it fueled his fight against Phasma and the system that created him. And then it has the quote from Phasma, "You were always scum," Phasma told Finn, but he got the last word, rebel scum, and it was true. And that is how Finn came to be, and that is some fun facts about Finn, and I hope you found that pretty interesting, and that's all I gotta say. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel, and comment what you think down below, and I'll catch you guys next time with another video. Bye.